Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P-Funk Thinking, right? Out here in my lab, and I'm in my book doing what I do, but I got something I want to get off my chest, so we're going with the funk style today. No book, it's all from me. Let's rock. Rightisms, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's always a message in my stories for life. I give life lessons. You tune in and receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinker's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself or self-mastery is the new word. So I'm with that, not a problem. So again, my goal, my mission is to get all right thinkers to know thyself. Your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get it together. So I ask the question, do you know yourself? The question answer is the rhetorical. But if you don't have to answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. Sorry about that. But a person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. Don't be them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself and to my be true. All right, right thinkers, P-Funk philosophy says again and again, I'm going to continue to say it. Self-mastery is being untouchable, a.k.a. like Elliot Ness. You can't bribe me, you can't do nothing to me, but I'm untouchable by the ignorance of people. It used to drive me crazy seeing ignorance, and I still have a problem with it. But I'm getting better adjusting and understanding they are who they are. I can't change nobody but me. I can give advice, life advice. That's what I do for you. It's up to you to do what you need to do for you. But let's talk about true self-mastery is being untouchable by the things that ignorant people do. I'm getting better at that. Hold on one second. Yeah, sorry about that. Self-mastery is being untouchable, meaning not fazed by the stuff that ignorant people do. Let me tell you about how I try to adjust, and I know I'm getting better by dealing with ignorant people. With intellect, not getting in the mud. Okay, this is a good lesson, life lesson. Let's rock. All right. When you have self-knowledge that you require, aka you reach self-mastery, now you have become what we call untouchable. By what? Ignorance. What people say and do out of ignorance don't bother you. That's being untouchable. Okay? Remember with my man Elliot Ness, he wanted guys who he could trust, meaning they couldn't bribe you, they couldn't scare you. No, untouchable. So I feel the same way about ignorance. Once you get better at dealing with what people say and do out of their own ignorance, that's self-mastery for you. Why? It shouldn't bother you what ignorant people do. And I'm starting to learn. I get it. I'm getting it. And I'm getting better. Perfect segue. All right. At what? Not letting what ignorant people say or do move me. That's the best feeling in the world. And guess what? I'm tested daily. Just give you a heads up by what? Ignorant people doing ignorant things. To me, with me, for me. And I don't flinch. I'm getting better. That's not even, no longer an issue. Like a gnat's on an elephant's butt. Don't even feel it. So I'm getting better. My man said, why you let negative stuff bother you? The guy commented me about my chains looking like a slave. I've been on the warpath ever since. But I've come to grips with it. Why? I can't let what ignorant people think, say, or do affect me. But yeah, I was kind of not feeling that. All right. Human. Again, I'm human. But I'm tested daily, and so far I'm passing the test, as far as I'm concerned, on my own terms. I used to be bothered, and I used to get upset about what? Ignorant shit. Just driving me crazy. Now I'm learning not to let it bother me. That's a relief for me. That's, man, again, I ain't got to worry about what somebody is doing, ain't doing, why they doing. That's none of my concern. So I'm free of what people say and do around me. Untouchable. You get my point? See where I'm going with this? Remember, there's a lesson here. I'm just trying to walk you through it. Self-mastery, again, is when you don't let the things that ignorant people say or do affect you. Again, that's true self-mastery. I'm a teacher. I like to teach and help. But my job ain't to get ignorant people unignorant. No. My job to give you information that you can use to better yourself. I'm not here to get you from being ignorant. No, I deal with you on your own terms. See, when a person show you who they are, now you can deal with them for who they are and how they are. I ain't got to change nobody. I change me. I know how to acquiesce myself to situations. If I choose to deal with it, I do it that way. If not, I just leave it alone. You got choices. I acquiesce and I use my choices wisely. That's what you should do. That's what self-mastery is all about. Making mistakes in your life. I made a bad decision. I messed up. That ain't self-mastery. You still learning, grasshopper. Okay. I know I'm getting better. Why? I don't know nobody tell me, you get no. I know I'm getting better at this damn thing daily because by the way I deal with ignorance. That situation a couple of days ago. A little while ago, I'd be still doing lessons about that guy or girl, whatever it was. Why? Because that's how I used to be. I don't let it bother me. So I'm proving to myself, you done gotten better at that, dude. Yeah. Man, I used to lose my mind. 20 good comments, one bad one, and I go crazy. Human nature. So I'm adapting to understanding that stuff you taught. Yeah, you gotta live it too. If you ain't living what you teach it, don't teach it. Simple as that. If you're ignorant of what you say or do, if you're ignorant, what you say or do don't bother me. Again, if you're that ignorant person, I'm not even going to acknowledge the nonsense. I'm not going to let it bother me. I'm not going to try to give advice like I used to. I'm not going to, no. And I feel so much better. Why? Man, I ain't got to get involved. I don't have to get involved with ignorant people and what they do. I see and I know a lot of ignorant people who say and do a lot of ignorant shit with daily, every day. Excuse me. Yeah, they are who they are, and they are ignorant, and they're gonna do ignorant shit. So you don't stop them from doing it. No, you just understand. Let them be. That's self-mastery to me right there. Knowing when to let them be. That's what you need to be doing. Why? Don't get all crazy because somebody else. I'm not letting somebody get me all riled up and crazy like that right now. Yeah, I get like that, but for myself, why my passion for what I'm doing. But I don't let that bother me. I'm getting better. Again, I'm letting you know that's what I'm practicing myself. I'm teaching you, but I'm practicing it too. So I'm learning as I go. Self-mastery is when you're able, when letting ignorant people be their ignorant self. When? Daily. They're going to do it. They did it yesterday, they're going to do it today. And you're going to witness it, experience it today. And guess what? They're going to do it tomorrow. So what you got to do? Self-mastery is to go with the flow. Let them go. Let them be. Jesus Christ. I just told you. A person who knows not and believe and think they know, you have to let them be. That's all. You ain't going to change them. That ain't your job. So again, just like what you eat don't make me fat. Okay? What your ignorant actions is don't bother me. I'm learning that and putting it into that perspective right there. Oh man, my dude told me, his father told him, you can't wallow in the mud with the pig and claim not to be a pig. So if you're going to get ignorant and be ignorant like the ignorant people, you're no different than them. I don't roll that way. I'm not getting in the mud with y'all, okay? I wear white purposely. Why? I don't want to get dirty. I want to be unstained. I want to be blemishless. All right? But again, what somebody else do shouldn't affect you. That's my point. And once you get better, friends, loved one, wife, husband, don't make a difference. They are who they are. Understand them, but with your self-mastery, you respect their right to do and be, and it shouldn't affect you. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. I don't let that bother me. Why? With self-mastery, you reach the state where you have joy and peace within yourself. And you have what? Those things can't be touched by anyone. It's inside. Pastor says it best. They didn't give it to me, so they can't take it. I agree 100%. And as my blind mother-in-law would tell you, the joy of knowing thyself brings her so much peace, and what she got from that is priceless. You can't give her no amount of money to take away what she got. She loved knowing who she is, and I don't blame her. Okay, I agree 100%. And that comes with having self-knowledge, from living, from gaining experience, and you knowing now. But that means I am at peace. She's at peace. I'm at peace. I'm 67 years old. I'm at peace with myself. So I got a long time to just be peaceful and just go along, just do what I do, honking and chucking. But I'm going to be around a while, okay? So I'm planning on that. And again, I'm at peace with myself. Damn anyone else. Your peace is up to you to receive, to get, to reach. Not my job, okay? My pastor says it best. No one can steal your joy. Why? They didn't give it to you, so they can't take it. When you acquire something on your own, it's untouchable. It's yours to have and to hold. Share, yeah, but to have somebody touch it, never. Okay, like my grandmaster said. They said, give us the secrets or we're going to take your life. Okay? My life, you can take. My integrity, never. So again, if that's how you feel, sometimes it may cost you your life. Socrates, Dr. Hemlock, to make his point. No, I'm dying for what I believe in. I ain't got a problem with that. Those kind of people you respect. But when outside sources influence you, you're not a self-mastery. That ain't self-mastery, first of all. Okay. And I agree, because I don't let things outside of me control me or how I feel and act. That's when you've gotten self-mastery on lock. No matter what going on, I'm gonna say, dude, I'm not jumping up and down. I'm not none of that. Okay? I just told you, that's cool. State of mind. I ain't got to do a whole bunch of nonsense to prove or make nothing. And I ain't got to explain myself or justify or get anybody's approval to do what it is I do for myself. I wake up daily with joy and peace in my heart and my mind. I'm good at just living, just being, existing. So I have game plans. I have things that I got to do. I got routines I follow. So my life is full of things that I set for. And so I'm untouchable when? Daily. You can't get to me. Why? That's why the spirit is recognized by the falcon. It flies the highest. It flies right up to the sun. Okay? So yeah, I'm like that when it comes to my knowledge and spirituality of what? Self. Everything's based on self. You can have knowledge about every damn thing else, but you should master yourself. Okay? Before you reach out to everything else. And some people do it the other way around. Moving on. But watch this. Where we at? What I got can't be touched. Now, this is in my MC Hammer voice. All you ignorant people, okay, and there's a lot of y'all, but y'all can't, touch my joy and peace, what I have inside myself. Can't touch that. Simple as that. If anybody who want to disturb your harmony, if anybody want to steal your joy, they're not the people you need to be around anyway. Get the concept? Moving on. All right. So what I have inside of me can't be touched by anything that's outside of me. That means by you or anybody else. That's self-mastery. What's inside of you can't and should not be touched by anything that's outside of you, no matter what. But no. See, if you get caught up in emotions and you get blinded because your emotions take over your logic and reasoning, that's bad decision making, and you're going to suffer from that. If your discernment to see what's right and what's wrong, what's good and bad is sharp, you won't have that problem. I don't have negative people in my life. My circle, I don't have those kind of people, the fake people. I don't have them in clean house. Okay, I drank that swamp a long time ago. Moving on. But when you have self-knowledge, that means you can't be touched But you can't what? When you don't have self-knowledge, that don't mean you can't. You can learn it, but you can't, okay? You can't buy it, can't steal it. You got to earn it. You got to have it. You got to do it. Again, you have to put the work in. Again, so with self-mastery, not having anyone say or do what, not allowing anything anyone say or do to affect you, that's being untouchable. If it ain't me, I really don't give a damn. I'm just being real. Why? That's what I'm trying to explain to you. I'm not going to get caught up in your emotional tirade because somebody passed away or because you had a bad situation. I hear you. I sympathize with you and compassion you, but I'm not taking that roller coaster ride with you. I'm not going to join the pity party. I don't do that. Okay? If you're doing that, nah, count me out. Why? I'm not going to get involved. Simple. All right? I done made an oath not to give advice. And outside of here, ixnay on life advice. Why? Y'all ain't going to take it anyway. At least those who tune in, they come here for that, so I can give it to y'all. Moving on. And what I have, you can't steal, buy. Why? You can acquire it. You can get it from me. I'll give it to you. But you can't touch it. Okay? You can't touch God either. You can't touch air either. Okay? But those are things that ignorant people overlook and miss the concept. Everybody think they want to be the five senses. The human body is just to get the brain to the information to the brain. That's it. The brain works on a whole nother premise outside the physical body. That's what right thinking teaches you. And let me wrap this up. I see the clock. All right. What self-mastery is what? You dealing with ignorance with what? Intelligence. You don't get ignorant. No, you don't fight fire with fire. No, you fight it with water. Excuse me. The one thing that would put fire out is water. So one thing that would stop ignorance is intelligence. See where I'm going with this? I'm gonna wrap it up with this concept right here. So, masters of self. We won't get ignorant, aka with ignorant people doing ignorant stuff. Why? We just get better. That's the high road in life. It's easy to take the low road. It's easy to wallow in the mud and think you can do something. No, you know better than the person you get ignorant with. So if that's your game, you're going to lose that game every time. Why? They're more comfortable. Ignorant people more comfortable in the mud. They're more comfortable in the ignorant realm than you are if you're intelligent. You don't like the ignorant realm. Why? That is beneath you. So if you want to go down there, they love it. Why? That's their domain. The devil love people coming to hell. Why? You in his domain. Self-mastery is being able to what? Not allow ignorance, aka the mud. Don't get in the mud with the pig. Don't get ignorant with ignorant people. It makes a lot of sense. But if you get emotional, you get caught up, you ain't thinking, you reacting. That's not right thinking. That's wrong reacting. And you're going to use right thinking. No, you're wrong. That's just wrong. You can't justify wrong with a philosophy that you don't practice all the way around. Don't use it when it's convenient for you. No, it don't work that way. So again, ignorant is getting in the mud with the pig. I'm not wallowing in the mud. So I'm not dealing with ignorant people on them terms, on their terms. No. Why? They got home for mathematics. Bring it to my domain. Let's raise our conscious level where we can talk like folks. Like George said, the elephant, the bull was funky like folks. He said, let's get in the bed. He saw some smoke. Let's get in the bed and do it like folks. Okay, let's act like we got some sense. Okay, we ain't got to wild out. And for some people, being ignorant is, again, their way of life. So they live in the mud, so to speak. That's what pigs do. They wallow in the mud. And they love nothing better than what? To get you to come and wallow with them. And if you fall for that, that's your problem now. Why? You dirty. You know smarter than an ignorant person. You engage in ignorance. You get in that mud with them. Don't do it. And my pastor gave me that philosophy 3 years ago. It still holds true to this day. So that's why I still use it. Self-mastery is letting the ignorant people, those who are, let them be who they are. You can't change or stop them from being ignorant. All you got to do is not be ignorant. If what they're doing is wrong, that means you should be doing it. If what you're doing is right, you stand firm on what you do. That's all you got to do. I'm doing what's right. I ain't got to worry about what an ignorant person do or don't do out of ignorance. Getting better at that too. Wrap it up. Again, appreciate you tuning in. Right thinkers. Self-mastery is you using your intelligence, aka the water, to deal with all those what? Fiery, ignorant people, and you just keep dousing them. Don't get in the mud, okay? Dirt and water makes mud, okay? So either you dirt or you the water. When you mix with them, you're gonna make mud. So be out the mud. Don't get involved in the ignorant stuff. Self-masters walk clean. That's what white. You ought to walk white in your life, philosophically and consciously. You should but not do what's wrong, and you'll be fine. That makes you perfect? No, just make you right. That's what you want to be. Trust me. Why? At Judgment Day, you want this thing light as my Yah's feather, and being right in your daily life, make that possible. Hope you enjoy the lesson. Right thing, because I'll be right back. But in closing, may you all live to be 100. Me, 100 minus that day. So our number of right thinkers who understand self-mastery is being untouchable in the ignorant way.